Hello story lovers, and welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a classic tale that has been shared for generations. A simple yet powerful story that teaches us something incredibly important about ourselves. Are you ready? Let's begin. Once upon a beautiful, sun-drenched afternoon, a cheerful dog was having the best day ever. Why? Because he had just found the most perfect, juicy bone. It was his prize, and he couldn't have been prouder. With his tail wagging and a little spring in his step, he began to trot happily, heading for a quiet spot to enjoy his feast. His path led him to a narrow wooden bridge that stretched over a calm, clear river. The water flowed gently beneath, glistening like glass under the warm sun. He was so excited, imagining how delicious his bone would be. He felt like the luckiest dog in the whole world, carrying his treasure home. As he trotted across the middle of the bridge, he happened to glance down into the water below. And what did he see? Staring back at him was another dog. This other dog looked remarkably similar to him. And guess what? It was also holding a big, juicy bone in its mouth. He stopped right there on the bridge, his eyes fixed on the image in the water. The river was so still that the reflection was almost perfect, a mirror image of himself and his wonderful bone. He tilted his head, and the dog in the water tilted its head too. A curious thought began to bubble up in his mind. He stared intently at the reflection, and a greedy little idea started to form. Wow, he thought to himself, his eyes widening. Look at that bone, it looks even bigger and juicier than mine. It's huge. In that moment, all thoughts of enjoying his own bone vanished. All he could think about was the one in the water. If I can just get that other bone, he schemed, I'll have a feast fit for a king. Imagine 2 amazing bones, all for me. The temptation was just too strong to resist. He convinced himself that he absolutely needed that second bone. Driven by this sudden surge of greed, he decided to act. He would scare the other dog and snatch its prize. He leaned over the edge of the bridge, opened his mouth wide to let out a loud, fierce bark, and snapped at the reflection in the water. But the very instant his jaw opened, his own precious bone slipped out, fell from his mouth with a little asterisk plop asterisk, and splashed into the river. It sank quickly, disappearing into the depths below. As the ripples spread across the water, the other dog and its magnificent bone vanished completely. It was, of course, never there at all. It was only his own reflection. And so, the poor dog was left standing alone on the bridge, with nothing. He had started with a delicious bone, a reason to be happy and content. But in trying to grab more, he lost everything he had. This story leaves us with a timeless and powerful moral. Greed can make you lose what you already have. It's a reminder to all of us to appreciate and be content with what is ours. Chasing after an illusion or wanting more just for the sake of it can lead to losing the real treasures we hold right now. So let's be grateful for our own bones, whatever they may be. Thank you so much for joining me for this classic fable today. If this story resonated with you, please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more timeless tales and life lessons. We love sharing these stories with you. Until next time, stay wise and be content.